Hello, and welcome to the Iaconian Archives. I am the archivist, your host and reader. In this episode, I will be sharing an excerpt from Strangers in a Strange Land by author Iamnamedsilence, an introspective tale of Sari of the animated universe and Miko of the Transformers Prime universe, having acquired a spaceship with which to explore the galaxy of the IDW universe. So make yourself a Slurpee using all of the flavors, get comfortable at your console or in your berth, close your optics, and let's enter the archives. Miko ordered takeout, and they ate ramen this evening. Outside of the windows, the ruins of the part of the city that was not yet rebuilt were dark against the setting sun. Sari ate slowly, still thinking. "Don't tell me your dad was angry again," Miko asked. Isaac Sumdac tended to look at Miko with suspicion, especially in the first years of the girls' friendship. Miko was loud and spoke her mind, sometimes without much regard on the others. She learned to keep more silent over the years, to keep her rebel pose in check, especially after she joined the military and simply had to be more compliant towards her superiors. And Professor Sumdac had never really disliked her. He was, however, an awkward, a little overprotective parent. He also had to learn some things. That his daughter is not a child anymore. That she has her own life, her own plans. That she can have friends, fall in love, decide to undertake a crazy journey. Sari shook her head. Dad was all right, but I keep thinking of 9422, of the ship's AI. Is she alone out there in the lab? Can she even know what being alone is? 9422? Who called her that? Miko asked, after slurping her portion of the noodles. The people in the lab, I think. This is not a name. When they call her that, damn, this is as if she was a thing. Sari nodded. Exactly. We need a name for her. I'd prefer that she named herself. Well, my parents named me, yours named you. Most of the people don't have a choice in naming themselves, but most of them are absolutely all right. The point is to give one a name that recognizes one's personhood, and not to use it if the person decides that the name that was given to them is not a good one. So if she in future decides to rename herself, or that she wants to be 9422, then yes, why not let her? Or him or them, Miko added. She was right. Sari had some concepts of how she wanted the AI to be, but the point was to allow the AI to be herself, themself, himself. This will be hard, Sari thought. She was developed as a ship. Isn't that limiting? Maybe not as much as being human is limiting. How could Sari know what it was like to be a spaceship? Would the AI, 9422, see her situation as limiting, or would she accept it without issues? So many questions Sari couldn't answer for now. Do you have any ideas on how to name her? She asked. Do you? Miko asked, and then laughed. This is like we were trying to name our own child. I'm not ready to be a mother. Neither am I, Sari agreed. Miko leaned to kiss her, and it was a long kiss, a very pleasant one. Sari felt fingers on the nape of her neck, then in her hair. No rush, no pressure. It was still new to be close like this, to kiss and touch each other. They knew each other for so long now. In the past, they were often sitting embraced to watch a movie, and then when the world changed, the news, it was familiar. Miko's warmth, Miko's smell, Miko's arm around her. It was Sari who kissed Miko at first, as an impulse, the first time they met after Miko's return from her mission. Miko's eyes had still a reflection of the distant stars in them, and Sari wanted those stars, and she knew already that during this period of separation, she missed Miko more than she thought. So she kissed her, and then she almost panicked. But Miko placed the fingers on her back, and then smiled, and then kissed back. And so they were here, in front of the large window with ruins of a destroyed city outside, kissing again over the half-eaten takeaway dinner. Slowly, no rush, like they had all the time in the universe. "We have time to think about her name," Miko said as their lips separated. Sari nodded and leaned again, wanting more touch, more closeness, more intimacy. Later, she woke up in the night. Over the ruins there were little lights, and from the large window she could see the night sky, dark and mysterious. Somewhere there were thousands and thousands of worlds they wanted to see, thousands and thousands of alien races, countless dangers, countless adventures, too much for two fragile human women, but they wanted it anyway. They wanted everything the galaxy could offer them. But here, from the Earth, the darkness was not coldness of the far space, but just a beautiful night sky. Sari was sitting and looking at it until Miko woke up too. "Something happened?" she asked. Sari shook her head. "No, only I think I know what I want to name her." "What?" "Ratri, night." You can find this story posted in its entirety at archiveofourown.org, along with nearly 40,000 original Transformers transformative works. Give it a read and let the author know what you thought. Comments and kudos encourage authors to keep producing their art. Please share this channel with other Transformers enthusiasts. Subscribe and you'll know when new videos are posted. As always, comments and suggestions are welcome below. If you would like to suggest a story for reading here on the Iaconian Archives, please view our video From the Archivist, suggesting content, and you could hear me read some of your favorite Transformers fan fiction. From tonight's author and myself, thank you for your time and support.